Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night. I'm Kari, and this is Jarrod.
you introduced me like I'm somebody important.
And you are somebody important.
This is nobody.
No.
That's my chord, my intro music.
Da-da-da!
Nobody is here. Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It is hot outside.
Yeah, it's nasty, man.
I don't even like it.
It's sticky. I mean, it's disgusting, you know. Thank God for cigar lounges, huh?
Right. Because the outdoor one is not enjoyable.
It's closed.
Closed for the season.
Gone fishing. Gone air conditioning.
It's true. And it got soaked, right?
Yeah, it got totally soaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got bombed. Yeah, was it like 3 days ago?
I can't remember.
Yeah, and the thing is like the sides that are supposed to, you know, protect everything got blown in by the wind, and my whole couch, the cushions and everything were like
outside of the curtain.
Just the whole thing was exposed. They just got drenched.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah, it's just been, not only has it been like in the 90s, but it's just humid. You go outside and you can't breathe. And,
I stained a deck yesterday morning.
I was worried about you.
Yeah, it was bad. There was a what do you call that? A
heat index.
Heat index warning, and
a heat advisory.
Heat advisory. That's what it was. Yeah, and I have never sweat so much in my life. Yeah. You know, I mean, it was brutal. I got home. My legs got wobbly on me twice.
Yeah.
Towards the end, and that's how I know. I was like, all right, I gotta go, because you know, next time I might be on the ground. Yeah, I can't take that anymore.
It sucks that that's your busy season too. When it gets, well, I guess the spring and early summer is more, but like you should be done by this time with the big stuff.
Yeah, I don't stain decks anymore. This was a favor, a paid favor, but a favor nonetheless.
Christopher says it was 96 there. I was out playing a round of golf. And was drenched by the end. I bet. And you know, it's not even, well, for me anyway, it's not even fun to drink. When it's that hot outside, it just ruins it all. Just water. I just want water.
Yep. I just want to stay inside.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do anything in that. Yeah. I got home yesterday, and I was toast for the rest of the day. So that video I shot that I released this morning with the shootout between the slow and the diesel micros, I did that like while being like totally exhausted.
Yeah.
And I just came down here. I'm like, I got to get these back to Motor City by the end of the day, and I got to shoot this video. So I just came down here and just did a quick run through on both of them, and I freaking packed them up, went to the store, dropped them off, and, you know, talked to Marty for a few minutes and went home, and I was like cross-eyed for the rest of the day. I was done. Yep. So sorry about all the, you know, just whatever the phoned-in type playing on that. I was done. Yep.
Yeah, Dean says, be careful, dude. I work with... a dude he worked with passed out from it. Yeah. Can happen.
Yeah, it really can. I'm not even going to finish what I was going to say because I don't want to jinx it. But I've had heat exhaustion before, and I slept for almost 2 days.
Yeah. I
didn't even know. I woke up, and I was like, oh, I had a nap. Awesome. And it was like the next day. And I'm like, it was a day and a half or whatever. I was like, wait a minute. How long was I out?
Hopefully you were drinking.
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, yeah. It was bad. Really bad.
Well, let's say hi
to
the
do
peoples. Flux was the first one here.
What's up?
Tone Wars rules. Everyone, let's see, excited to hear the Mezzabarba. Go, Kari and Jarrod.
Thank you. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Johnny Romero. Hey, Johnny, how are you?
What's up, Johnny?
JB50 Watt says, hey, Jarrod, what's up? I just got my JP2C today.
Ooh, congrats.
He said he just dialed it in and started playing. I sent you an email with a quick video I shot on my phone. Sounds amazing.
Oh, killer. Thank you. I'll check that out. Congrats, dude. It's such a great amp, man. It really is. It really is.
Daryl McMillan. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Dean Harkness. Hi, guys. Isn't Kari's birthday coming up? It is coming up. We got a couple weeks, 2 weeks. It's on the 21st, so it's actually on its own Wars Day.
It is, right? It's on a Sunday. So we'll have a Kari's birthday celebration.
Yay.
What are we going to do for that?
That's on you.
We'll have to do all your bloopers. Wouldn't that be a...
I wish you would keep track of that stuff.
I know. I wish I
would
would
love
too.
that.
That would be funny. Yep.
Oh, let's see. Dean is talking to JB. JB, so far I like it a lot. Definitely different than the Badlander and the PVJSX, which are the other two I have.
It's a very unique amp. It really is. Yep. Glad you finally got it. How long did you have to wait for it? Probably several weeks at least, I'm sure. I know there was a shortage of everything for a while.
Yeah.
So.
Daryl says, Jarrod, what's the most bang for your buck, no comparison amp in your collection?
Honestly, I'd say the Stealth 100. I just think pound for pound, it's one of the best 100-watt amps out there, and there's so many great features and Easter eggs, and I mean, the tone is just, it's just amazing. If you don't like the Stealth tone, I mean, then I guess you just don't like metal. I mean, it's just,
yeah,
it's such a great amp. It really is. You know, so for the price and, you know, all the other stuff considered, I'd say that's one of the best no-brainer amps that I have for sure. Yep.
JB says, honestly, I went to JP's Instagram and I copied the settings from that video he posted, and it pretty much sounds like a DT record with My Majesty.
Oh, nice. Isn't that cool?
Dean Harkness, he guessed the Stealth.
Yep, it really is. It's just a no-brainer amp. It really is.
Let's see. Oh, come on, not again. Was it? It's green. It's green, Dean. Let's see. Paul Smith. Hey, Paul, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Paul?
You made it early tonight. JB says the shred feature is actually pretty cool.
It really is, especially for the lower tunings. And if you don't want to use an overdrive for rhythms, it gives you that nice kind of sticky feel when you're playing. And it really does tighten the amp up and make it more aggressive. I really like that feature. I always use an overdrive, so...
Lord have mercy, Dean Harkness.
Bro.
You scared me, and then I'm like, it's red. I don't know if you can see that on the bottom of my screen. I thought it was something horrible that just happened, but it's something wonderful. Wow, he says, my mother taught me how to charm the ladies. Happy birthday, Kari. Thank you.
Wow, thanks, man.
Wow.
Wow. We got to watch our volume. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
Hopefully that'll help.
It was worth it, though.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
Dean.
much. Goodness.
That was very kind of you. Very kind of you.
I appreciate that. Wow. I'm verklempt.
I'm verklempt.
Verklempt.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm verklempt.
Right. CS is my new water bottle. Okay.
It's not as crazy.
No. Or this one. How about this one?
That's a better one there. Yep.
How are you, man? He said something about his job doesn't care. Or who said that? I gotta scroll again. My new job doesn't care about no stinking heat. You work outside?
Yeah, he works outside. Yep.
Yuck.
Trying to adjust this mic level here. Yeah.
Paul says he's with you. He doesn't like the hot, humid weather either. Yeah, no
I can't deal with it, man. I'm not kidding you. I was done. Like when I got home last night, yesterday, I got home early afternoon, I think. I was just done, and I sitting on the couch. I took a shower and everything. I sat on the couch, ate, drank a whole bunch of more water, and I'm like, I gotta shoot that freaking video. I'm like,
Yeah.
I literally came down here kicking and screaming, shooting that video. Like, just get it done.
Bruno, how are you? Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Scott Fulmer. Hi, kids.
Hey, what's up, Scott? Good to see you here, man.
Let's see. Daryl McMillan says Stealth. You guys nailed his answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel G. Got the Eric Steckel model. It's killer with the KSR Eros.
Ooh, nice. Dude, I want to try one. I got to reach out to Pierangelo and see if he'll let me shoot it out.
I feel
with
like
the
you
Trinity.
keep saying.
I know, I keep saying that.
saying.
You know what? While we're live, I'll reach out to him right now.
That's when you got to get things
That's
done.
when I got to get things done, because you know I am. I'm always chasing them squirrels, man.
Squirrels.
Let's see here.
Daniel G. Got the... Oh, I already read that one. My bad. JB said he waited 7 months for his JP2Z.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is a long time.
The Metal Edge, based upon your playing style and tone, would you choose the Mini Diesel over the Mini Slow or vice versa?
I liked the Diesel more when I did the shootout, and so for the micros, I would choose the diesel. I think they're both. I mean, especially considering the size and price and everything, I think they're both good. But I just kind of liked. Yeah, I felt like the diesel had a little more fullness to it. You know. Yep.
Yes. And then they're talking about how Dean contributed to me buying more boots after that. Yep, boot fund.
Boot fund.
Or maybe it's going to go in the future fund.
There you go.
The boots or the future? I'm not sure. We'll have to see what's released for the boot
yeah,
style.
Exactly.
Maybe
to
it's
see
boots
what they have.
in my future fund.
I can't find Pierangelo. I got to look him up, I guess.
He unfriended you.
No, he's in here. I just got to see more.
So besides me singing,
right.
what else are we talking about tonight?
We're just live Q&A.
Yeah.
Yeah, live Q&A. Just ask whatever you want. I'll answer, or Kari will answer questions best we can. That's the thing about the live hangs. That's really what it's about. It's, you know, just a lot of cool
connection.
Yeah, back and forth. Yep. Yeah, I'll be playing the Mezzabarba through the aux box tonight while she's singing, and then I'm going to switch over to the, you know, the Mesa cab. I just like how it feels better through the Mesa cab.
Yeah, he was being a pain while we were practicing.
Was I? I was not.
Was I, Kari?
Was I?
Really, was I?
Was I being a pain? Yeah. I just like it better. When you play through real cabs, I mean, anytime you switch over to anything else, there's like something missing, you know? So I like the real cabs.
That's it. We have no more comments.
And I'm charging my wireless, which is probably charged enough to do tonight.
Enough?
Yeah. I just hope I don't have any more wireless problems. It already turned off on me once during sound check. So
if it does, there's just the switch on the side,
Yep.
right? But I'll be singing, so I probably won't realize what's happening.
no, well, when you hear the guitar drop out, you'll be like, oh.
Oh, it's my turn to shine.
Maybe it's you that's caused all the problems all along.
Just
That's
like
your
Aaron
little
Lucas said that one time.
sabotage.
Do you ever feel like?
Yeah.
Boink.
That's the one to do. Yep, for sure. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like my phone isn't updating. Like, is it me or is it you? Yes, my phone was stuck. There are more comments.
Okay.
Joshua Stevens says, the best way to end the week or begin. Hello, Tone Wars. Hey.
Hey, good to see you here, man.
I always want to call him Bobcat. It's like stuck in my head. That's how we were introduced.
Exactly.
CS says, yes, I chase around dump trucks and bulldozers.
Yeah. Ooh, that's your dream.
I want to go visit.
Yeah, you do.
If I come visit, can I dig a hole?
She loves heavy equipment. You got to use it once, didn't you?
I did. I used to work at an outdoor education center, and I remember talking to my boss, who was the head of maintenance at the time, saying that it was a dream that I had. I just want to get a backhoe and like dig a hole. Just try. I'd never done it before. I just thought that would be the coolest thing. And he's like, I think I could probably make that happen for you. How about Thursday? And I'm like, oh my God, really?
Do you still have the picture?
I did. It just popped up in my memories on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
It was in August.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He called it my birthday present at the time. But that Thursday, I came to work, and he took me out in the back of the property where there's open, places to dig and I got to operate a backhoe for a while. I dug a couple holes, I pushed some dirt, and it was the most fun.
Dream come true.
It was. I hit one of the other guys was out there, and I'm like, can you please record that?
As I knock over a building. Oops.
I know. Yep. I wanna go play with the trucks, please. Dean says, I had a good week. I work on commissions, so never know exactly what I do. So happy early birthday. Thank you again, Dean. I am shocked.
Dude, you're
I'm super
awesome.
shocked. I'm sorry if my reaction wasn't what you expected. I saw the red line, and I'm like, oh, something happened.
We don't get a lot of red lines here.
I know.
Yep.
And I'm like, Prasa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's awesome, and I appreciate that.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Crazy cool. Let's see, Daniel, thanks for the shout out. I didn't get Eric Blue's color though. I got the snakeskin Tolex to be different.
Oh, that's what I
Yes.
got. I got the snakeskin. I got the burgundy. Is it called burgundy snakeskin? I think that's what I got. Yeah. So, yep. Yeah. Congrats on the amp, dude. They're great amps, man. I think it's isn't it the same thing as the Trinity, except it's got more gain and more low end? Does it still have the MIDI and all that stuff? I don't even remember now. So, let me know. I wanna know all about the stuff.
I wanna know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Hey, Big Mike.
What's happening?
Flux says amps are so scarce. Yes. Nathan
get 'em.
Cloud. Hi, Nathan Cloud.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Daryl McMillan says, it looks like your Stealth has the 6L6 tubes. Have you tried the EL34 version?
Got it right over there. Yep. And it is freaking awesome. Both of them are great. That's why I got them both. I can't choose between them, honestly. They both have their own little flavor differences. So, yep, they're both very, very good amps. Love them.
Joshua Stevens says, real cabs sound and feel way better, but it's more easy to shred in time when you're set in the mix through the computer monitors, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I love the cab better. There's more, the top end is better in a cab. It's not so soft. It's got more of a nice edge to it. And it's right behind me, so I'm getting that really nice thump, you know, that big fullness out of it. Where when I'm playing through the aux box, as much as I do like that as well, if you're in a room and you're playing a cab and then you switch to an aux box and you're listening with in-ears, still sounds good, but all the oomph is gone. You're like, ooh, what happened, you know? But I haven't even dialed in the cab yet, and I probably shouldn't have to. You know, it should be fine, but I just don't want to feel the difference. You know what I mean? Because then I'll just feel like I'm missing something the whole time we're playing tonight, you know?
Let's see. Vox Pathfinder, did Kari dig grave holes? Maybe if somebody fell in there. Let's see. Jam Iron, how are you?
Hey,
he says,
what's going on?
Hey kids, hope y'all are well. Can we get some Sustainiac fun? Do you have some Sustainiac hooked up?
Yeah, the guitar right there. Yeah, I'll use it tonight in a mix or so. Why not? Yep. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. So like when we sound checked with that guitar, and I was just like, man, I'm just, you know, when I'm doing my solos, I'm just used to the switch being right here, and I flip it back and forth constantly, and that one
on the struggle bus.
Oh, it's like, why did you put it over there? So yeah, I'm still getting used to the ergonomics on it.
Let's see. Shred Flintstone. Shred, you rang? Oh?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, gee. Let's see. Daniel G. Same thing as M0 Overdrive with more gain and bottom end. Exclamation point.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Yep, I'm all about the gains.
JB says, so I have a confession to make. Uh-oh, this will be good. I actually prefer the Friedman Buxom Boost to the Mud Killer.
Okay.
Mud Killer is awesome, but the Buxom Boost is just perfect. More transparent, I think.
Whatever floats your boat, man. I mean, that's why, you know, that's why there's so many flavors out there on overdrive pedals, you know, because you know, everybody likes something different, even if it's slightly different. If it's got that thing, you know, then that's what you got to use.
Nathan Cloud says, do you think the EL84 sound tighter than 6L6, Jarrod? Is it 84?
Yeah, the EL84s, those are usually in the, well, 34,
I didn't know if he mistyped and meant 34.
Yeah, well, if he meant EL34s, I don't know. There's a slightly different flavor in those.
Aren't you proud of me for recognizing that?
Yeah. Well, there are EL84s. And sometimes they're in the smaller amps, you know. So, yeah, it's the little things. So I'm trying to figure out what he meant. But if it's 34s, I feel like the 34s, at least between the EL34 EVH and the 6L6 EVH, the EL34 is slightly softer on the top end, and the 6L6 is more aggressive. That's what I found between them. Yep. It's noticeable too. It's not super subtle, but it's subtle but noticeable. That's what I always say.
Ta-da! Are you ready? Do you want to do the songs?
Yeah, let me just play this amp real quick. Let me make sure I got everything the way it's supposed to be on it.
All right. Said I'd sing this week, so we're going to hold to it.
Yeah. Let me see. So we are on the aux box. Okay.
Yeah, my phone's not updating.
Really?
I thought that was the last comment, so I backed out and went back in, and there's other ones now after.
Yeah, I will say this guitar, as far as the cleans go, I prefer over the Schecter because it's fuller. It's got a fuller. It's just these guitars can do no wrong. I always tell everybody that, like, if you want one of the best guitars out there, that I have nothing to say about them, even constructive criticism, nothing. It's these. There is, in my opinion, I've been playing guitar for a long time. I've played a lot of guitars. The Majesties are just head and shoulders above. And I'm please don't take me as like I'm being an elitist or whatever. I've just played a lot of stuff, and right down from the fit and finish, the quality, the ergonomics, the sound, the feel, the reliability, all of it. It's just there. I mean, I have nothing to say about these that they could have done better. They could have lowered the price, but but then the quality wouldn't be there. So
Nathan's said, Jarrod, I asked this once before. Are you sure that Kari doesn't sneak off and play your guitars using high gain thrash?
Oh, all the time. Yeah, I got video of it too.
Right up my alley.
I know, totally. Yeah, I got hidden cameras in the house, and I've caught her. Yeah, several times.
Parasitic mutant. What a name. It's kind of unappetizing.
Parasitic mutant.
Parasitic mutant. What's the best amp head for heavy metal?
The best amp head for heavy metal? Well, I mean, honestly, it comes down to your taste. Obviously, like any one of these amps that you see here would do heavy metal perfectly. It would do it fine. When it comes down to just, bare bones, no brainer, bang for the buck, I'd have to go with the EVH Stealth or the EVH EL34. Again, I just think that those amps are just the easiest amps to like. They're just so good, Now, are they the best amps out there? Well, that's up to you to decide, and I'm not trying to be too overly diplomatic here, but I mean, we all like different stuff, but I just think that that's a good starting point for anybody. Anybody that I've recommended either one of those amps to, and I make a lot of recommendations on the channel. People reach out to me every single day and ask me questions. Mm-hmm. And every single person that I've sent, to like go to either one of those amps, they always email me back and go, thanks for the advice. I freaking love this amplifier. Every single one. Now, on other amps like the Savage, I think it's a great amplifier, but it's not for everybody. And some people, we've talked about it, and I'll be like, well, I mean, if you tried all these other ones, maybe the Savage might be what you're looking for. And it's been hit and miss with that. I've had some people say, yep, this is perfect. And I've had other people go, I see why you like it, but it's just not my flavor. So, but I've never heard that about the Stealth or the EL34.
Big Mike is proud of me. Thank you. Maybe it's for getting back up and singing.
Oh.
You haven't done it in a minute.
Yeah, you haven't done it in a minute. Have you?
Nope.
Yep.
Scotty Reno. He says, I'm late, but I'm here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Special place in our hearts, Scotty Reno.
Good to see you, man.
I see that super cool guitar you built. Now, I thought maybe you were building it for your wife, for Tina, but is that your guitar? That Rosie?
Yeah.
She picked out the stuff. She picked all of the components and stuff.
So maybe it was one of those, I'm going to build you a guitar that I'm going to play.
I just read a little bit more about what he posted the other day, and it was supposed to be just like a beginner type project thing.
Okay.
He stripped it down and all that kind of stuff, and was just thinking he was going to find particle board or some kind of cheap wood, but it ended up to be like full on, was it maple or cherry or something like that?
Yeah, it's a nice looking guitar.
Yeah, so he went ahead and stained it, and
I think it was mahogany.
Mahogany,
yeah,
something.
So.
Yeah, I mean, he can put it in the chat. But yes, I wish we could put pictures in the chat so you could show everybody. But you could friend him on Facebook and see it. He was posting pictures. He did a great job.
Yeah, looks really good.
Yeah. Let's see. Tech Death Hippie V2 is not as good.
V2.
V2. Cocoa Boost V1 is Tech Death's Hippie, but the V2 is not as good.
Ah.
The Cocoa Boost.
Gotcha. I haven't played the Cocoa Boost yet. I'm getting a Pepper's Dirty Tree. Tony Peppers reached out to me. And
he
he's
said
sending
Pepper,
me
and
one.
I was like, huh?
Yeah, Tony Peppers reached out to me. He's sending me one, so I'll be reviewing that soon.
Mm-hmm. Joshua Stevens, how do you feel about the 26.5-inch scale? The 25.5, I believe that is the difference between your two guitars there.
Yeah, it took a little getting used to. When I first played it, I always felt like I was in the wrong place, you know, and it just felt strange. But I'm getting used to it. I need to play it more. And I'm one of those guys that, like, when I play a guitar, it's hard for me to acclimate to other guitars. It really is. So, especially when it comes to ergonomics, but it's not just the ergonomics on that guitar, it's the features. You have the Sustainiac pickup, and you know, there's parts of my solos that would, you know, really benefit from that feature. So I have to get used to turning it on and off during those parts. And then if, you know, so I almost have to design solos for that guitar. So I'm used to switching things around, because I literally, the way my brain works is that I have to do the same thing all the time. Otherwise, I'll derail and everything will get all screwed up, and I'll get all jumbled up in my scrambled eggs up here. So
Matt Force joined us. Hey, Matt.
hey, what's up, Matt?
Scotty Reno says, I can't call him Scott. It's so weird. It's Reno to me.
Yep.
He used to play bass for us.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't known it, that's our bass player.
Yeah. In a couple bands.
Yeah. He said 2-piece maple. Yes, it's hers, but I'm using it until I build my next one. The next one will be his.
That's a good way to get more builds. Here, I'll give the first one to you. Oh gosh, now I have to get another one.
Nice. Parasitic Mutant says it still sounds great. I've been looking at an angle. Rob Johnson, I'm actually the opposite. I have both the Buxom Boost and the Mud Killer, but I prefer the Mud Killer. It's so versatile.
Yeah, I love the Mud Killer. That's what I use. In fact, I gotta put a...
Parasitic Mutant says, I have a 1996 Crate Excalibur. I'm in need of an upgrade.
Yes. Yes. I hope you get your upgrade soon, man. I love upgrades.
Rob Johnson, yes, for sure. It also depends on the amps we're using with them. I'm using mine with an orange TH100.
Yeah, it really does. Like, that's why I'm doing that series, best OD pedal or pedals for each one of my amps. I will be getting back to that soon. It's just work has been heavy. I've had heavy workload lately, so yeah.
Filthy Pappy says, I hate derailing. Did we get derailed?
No, I derailed. Remember I said I derail when
yeah.
Filthy Pappy?
Yes, the same.
There's some good names in here tonight. Filthy Pappy. What's up?
We'll just call it Puppy. Filthy Puppy. I like that better.
Filthy Puppy.
The other one makes me feel yucky.
Filthy Pappy.
Nathan Cloud, I agree, Jarrod. Those Majesty guitars are amazing across the board. If they were a bit more cost efficient, is my only oh, for sure.
Oh, I know. But
and didn't they just go up again?
Yeah,
too?
they just went up again. Yeah, my buddy Steve, you know, our friend Steve Shaheen, he's looking for one right now, and he's like, he called me the other night. He's like, dude, the price. He's like, but they're so good. He's like, you know, he's trying to make up his mind, and they really are. Everybody that comes over and plays these, they're always like, oh my God, I see what it is now. I get it. And the thing is, how long have I had these?
Oh.
2015, 2016?
It's been 5 or 6 years, yeah.
It's been several years.
Your first couple, you've had longer than that, though.
But I've had this since probably at least 2016, I think. Yeah, at least.
That's not the first one.
No,
the
other ones are upstairs.
Yeah.
So, and I literally have not had any issues. I have not had any issues. These feel so good every time I pick them up. They're broken. You know how when you first get them, you got the strings and you got to break them in a little bit.
Just like your boots.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that old pair of jeans that you put on and you're like, these feel like sweatpants. They're amazing. That's how these guitars feel, but they don't look like old jeans. They look brand new. If I polish this up, you'll think I just bought it. I mean, they look perfect.
Needs a little polish in there.
It does. I got fingerprints
got a little spit.
Yeah, got all kinds of. Well, you know,
Coffee dribbles.
I watched myself playing the monitor and I started drooling over myself. It's amazing. I'm like, oh my god.
Nice. Where's Filthy Pappy when you need him?
Exactly.
Let's see. He said something about it. Filthy Pappy, that's my Raslin name with my kid. He goes by Will Conquer since he was about 3 or 4.
That's funny.
Nathan Cloud, what cabs? Let's see. I feel like I skipped CS. Sorry about that, man. He says maybe on a near future live stream you could use the EVH Iconic. Or are you chicken?
Oh, I'll use it.
Walk, 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 walk.
Nobody calls me chicken. No, I'll use it for sure. Absolutely.
Let's see.
I haven't fired that up in a while.
Reno says I got the Spark 40 and it's freaking sick.
I love my Spark, man. I use it almost every day. I really do. It's upstairs on my couch. I
was trying to do a Scotty Reno impression. I was trying to think of how he talked. It's been over.
It's been a while.
How would he say
imitate
that?
Dudes.
How would he say that?
It's freaking sick. It's freaking sick.
Is that it? How does he do it?
That's not how he talks.
It's freaking sick.
That's not how he talks.
He talks like his mouth is shaped like an M a little bit. Like the middle of his upper lip.
Freaking sick, man. Freaking...
I don't know.
That's not how he talks. Forgive her.
Oh, I'm sorry,
It's the
Reno.
wine.
It's just been a minute. Oh, Parasitic Mutant. I just got an Ibanez Prestige RG5170B, and I love it.
They're great, man. Congrats. I used to have one. I used to have a Prestige RG as well. I had 2 of them. They were awesome.
Yes, is Ibanez for life.
Yeah, they're great guitars, man.
Tech Deck Hippie. I use 3RG 228S.
Nice. Yeah, they're great guitars, man.
Filthy Peppy says, yes, playing a different guitar takes some getting used to. It's like a foreign object in the rig.
Especially for me. It really does. Especially when it comes down to the ergonomics. And that's the thing. Like, if they would have put the pickup selector right here on that, it would have been fine. I'm okay with where the switches are that are associated with the Sustainiac, because you could play and hit it real quick with your finger, and it's great. But why they put the pickup selector behind the whammy bar, so no matter where the whammy bar is, unless you have it back here, you still got to hop over this hump to get to it. I'm like, what the hell were you guys thinking?
Where's it on your Kiesel?
It's going to be right down here.
Right down
here.
here. So same land, same real estate.
No, it'll be down here.
Yeah.
But see the one on that?
Yeah.
See how it's like right here. I'm sorry, but Schecter, what the hell were you thinking? I mean, that's the stupidest place for a pickup selector. It really is. Like, what? It's like putting your blinker in your trunk. Oh, I gotta make a left turn. Let me climb in the trunk and hit my blinker. Like, that was stupid. You know, I don't know what they were thinking, but that's it.
JB says, the only issue I ever had with my Majesty is that any batteries besides Duracell don't last as long for some reason. Oh, maybe that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I got to change mine out every probably 2 months, you know, and I play a lot, so I don't know.
Every day.
Yeah, so I don't know. Just don't leave it plugged in. That's a mistake that some people make. They leave their guitars plugged in. They're like, man, going through batteries. I know he knows better than that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to do it now? Are you ready?
Yeah, let me don't. Oh, there goes the wireless.
Uh-oh. All right.
Off and then on.
And then on.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with that thing.
Good thing that my mic bends. Can I get down there? Yep, it does.
I don't get it, man. What is going on with that stupid thing?
I don't know. Wow. We're going to do this.
Yeah, let's make sure I'm good on the mix.
It's been over like 2 months since I've sang on the show.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We're working on, what's it called? We're not doing it
Rainbow
tonight.
in the Dark.
We're working on Rainbow in the Dark,
Yeah.
and I am super excited about that right
She
now.
came up with some really good stuff for it, and I was just like, and I'm glad we recorded it, so we can.
Yeah. It's
back
weird
to
when
it.
I come up with stuff, when I write things, I got to go into this zone where I'm not aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
And things just happen, and I can't remember. Like every time we have to record, as soon as I open
Yep.
my mouth, it's got to record.
Yep. Otherwise,
Or
she'll
it's
forget.
lost forever in the black hole of my brain
Exactly.
where things go to die.
All right, let's start this off with Wicked Game.
All right.
Mute the one mic.
The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. What a wicked game you played to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say that you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. No, nobody loves no one.
All right, what's next?
Here Comes the Rain. It's our version of the Eurythmics tune.
Here comes the rain again, on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna kiss like lovers do, I wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk with me, baby, like lovers do. Oh, yeah. Here comes the rain again, raining on my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna kiss like lovers do, I wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk with me like lovers do. Oh, yeah. Here it comes again. Ooh, I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna kiss like lovers do, I wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? Is it raining with you? Is it raining with you? Is it raining with you?
One more. We're gonna do an original. It still doesn't have a name other than Gent Balls. Majestic Gent Balls. I love singing those first two.
They are
Those are
great.
my favorites.
They're nice.
I can't wait till the other one's ready for him.
Oh, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I agree. See, I feel like my phone is stuck again. Thanks for the super chat, Scott Fulmer.
Oh, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Here we go.
Ties that bind makes each day anew. I'm walking in the promises that freedom brings, and soon I'll learn to fly. Soon I'll learn to
That was interesting.
What happened in the beginning of that one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you forget to put the whatever you turned off
I
the delay?
turned off the delay and it was out of adjustment. I remember I had to adjust it for whatever. Technical difficulties. It happens.
And there you go.
It's the way it is. Yep, it happens. Oh.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Tech Depths Hippie says, my students just played Rainbow in the Dark at Sweetwater Guitar Boot Camp.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Man, that's such a great song, man. It really is. I'll tell you, I'm learning stuff right now. I'm trying to learn some new riffs for the show. You know, because I'm tired of playing the same riffs. I'm sure people are tired of hearing them too. So I'm trying to learn new stuff so that, you know, I don't bore everybody with the same crap every time I do an episode.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, so, about the songs?
Yes.
Nah, you're not doing it every week, though. Like, I'm boring people to death every week with my same garbage riffs. So,
They're not garbage.
Well, you know what I mean. And I'll tell you, like, you really don't have, me, a true appreciation for other guitar players until you learn their songs. And then you're like, wow. Like, George Lynch is amazing. Like, I always thought he was great, but I didn't know the level of greatness that he is until I started learning some of his stuff. And I'm like, dude, his solos are so weird. You know, and his rhythms,
Your
all that.
solos are weird.
Yeah, mine are. Well, that's the thing. I mean, they're not weird to me. They're normal to me, but it's probably
Jay
George.
won't even play drums for us. They're so weird.
Yeah, my music is kind of weird, but it's weird how like I'm using the word weird a lot. How weird.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting how, like, you know, we think that other people's stuff is super hard because we don't play like that. And really, to them, it's like our stuff would be hard to them because they don't play like we do, you know? So, yeah, but I'm learning his stuff, and, man, his solos are... He does these weird patterns and weird, like, the fingerings and, like, the patterns. It's all in strange orders and...
I agree, Dean. Dean's like, oh, bullshit. We like your songs.
Well, I appreciate that.
Parasitic Mutant, thank you very much. He says, nice guitar playing, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
CM079, greetings. Hey, he says, that was great.
Thank you.
Tara McMillan, thank you for the compliment. Paul, thank you as well.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's been a while since you sang.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you haven't missed a beat. So
low priority.
Yeah. Low priority.
Dean Harkness, had a criticism.
Ah.
He says, I think you should dial back the echo. Kari, you don't need it. You can damn well sing.
Well, that was the thing. Like, we have it on, we have 2 settings, and I forgot to switch to the acoustic setting tonight because it's lower on the acoustic stuff, but I forgot to switch settings. We didn't sound check that, so I didn't want to switch that live and like have the volume be screwed up. So remind me to sound
Our
check that next
stage
time.
production crew is off tonight.
Yeah.
Our production crew is
I'm here. I'm just other things going on. I have heat exhaustion.
other higher priority things going.
Yeah, we had to eat. Had to eat.
Yeah.
Yep.
JB says, after learning Master of Puppets, you need to try Blackened. I think that's a tricky riff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. I think I got your. You sent me an email with a video of you playing something inspired by that, and yeah, I emailed you back on that. That was really cool, by the way. That's definitely got potential to be a swung. A swung. Yeah, S-W-O-N-G.
Got a swung to
Swung.
go with your sauce.
Saucy swung. Yeah.
I ran across some Yum Yum sauce today at a grocery store and picked it up, and ever since we keep saying sauce.
Sauce. We was looking for some sauce at the store. Yum Yum sauce.
Oh, we're a bunch of dum-dums.
Yes, we
I'm going to X out and go back to the live chat because, yep, there's more stuff. Let's see.
It'll do that.
JB. Nope. Let's see. I love Lay It Down from Paul Smith.
Oh, yeah. That's a tough riff. Yeah, George and Warren are both amazing guitar players. I don't know if you do this. Fun fact for people who didn't know, they actually were switched for a while in each other's bands in the very early days. George was in Rat and Warren was in Dokken. And yeah, they both felt really out of place, and they were really good friends. And they were hanging out one day, and George was like,
I like your band better.
yeah, can we just switch back to where we were? And they're like, yeah. So they switched back, and then both bands made it big. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Dean says, not really a criticism, more a supportive suggestion.
A supportive suggestion.
Supportive suggestion.
Yeah, it was a little echoey on the acoustic stuff, but, you know, I got to switch. There's presets on here that I got to switch, and if I don't sound check it, I don't do it live because you never know what's going to happen. Yep, that's one thing I learned.
JB says, yes, Lay It Down is a cool riff and also tricky with the stretchy chords.
Yeah. I think, was it,
Joshua Stevens,
That
you
one's
guys
tricky.
sound good. You could rock a club soon.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we used to rock a lot of clubs. Yep, we're going to work on some acoustic stuff and then go do that.
And then go rock some patios.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're rocking the patios these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I think our club days are over. I don't know. I mean, never say never, but
Never
yep.
say never.
I wouldn't mind getting back up on stage sometime and playing my backing tracks at least, just to have some fun, you know, and do that. But
Yeah. Joshua Stevens also said, I'll send you mine this week, Jared.
oh, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, and everybody's doing a great job on their Metallica riffs for the Metallica, what did I call that? The Metallica, not contest, but challenge. Yeah, I've gotten several.
Too many C words.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I've gotten some good entries on that.
Get your mind back. Get your mind back up here.
But yeah, got some great entries for that, so thank you. They'll be up soon, hopefully within a week.
Let's see, JB, yeah, my Blackened inspired 7-string riff, thanks. I'm glad you liked it. Definitely needs to be a song.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I dug it.
Shred Flint's Tone. Warren had stretch competitions with Jake E.
Oh, did he? Yeah, Jake, man.
Shred Flint's Tone, a
another
funny
guy.
ending. Apparently there's a funny ending to that.
Ah.
Daryl, wow, I just realized that neither Stealth has MIDI. That's a surprise.
Yeah, so what I use is there's this MIDI box that my buddy Steve Shaheen's let me use. It's the Engel MIDI box, and it'll switch it. Yeah, but yeah, I wish it had MIDI.
Sam, oftentimes when I oftentimes when I am reading any kind of guitar tab or notation, to a song to play, rhythm is the first thing to make me go, wait, what is that? When I transcribe by ear, not always the case. It's a learned skill.
Yeah, tabs are, I don't think tabs are very accurate. I remember back in the day we were going to learn some Priest songs in this old band I was in, and yeah, here's the tabs. And I'm like, dude, that's not how they play it. He goes, well, that's what it says. I'm like, that's not what they're playing, though. Because I had really good ears back then. That's all I did is learn covers a long time ago. And I had really trained ears. And, you know, I knew that things didn't sound right. And, but yeah, tabs are definitely not always accurate. You know what you should learn from is Ben Eller. Ben Eller is one of the best guitar teachers online. That guy, I've learned every single one of these songs I've been working on. I just pull up Ben Eller and learn it, because that guy's perfect. He like shows you everything, and he's right on how he does it too. So
yeah, they're agreeing with you that tabs are never accurate, always disappointing.
Yep, they're like that GPS that gets you like within a block of where you're supposed to be, but you're like, well, you got me almost here. Now I got to drive around a little bit and find the house. You know, that's kind of how they are. So don't trust tabs at all.
Shred Flintstone, what was it Jake did to end it after Warren pulled off an insane stretch? He did something, man. It was a good one. Like he used 2 hands or whatever it was. Just right.
I got to learn some Jake riffs too. Like, what's the name of that song? Oh, geez. Now I can't think of it.
Daryl says tabs are just a starting point, and I agree about the Eller. And Flux says, dang it, I missed the song.
You can always
rewind.
You can always rewind. Be kind, rewind.
That's right. All right. What you want to play?
I want to switch over to the cab, because cab.
Do I need to do anything?
No, let me switch over to the cab. I got to sound check it, because that's one thing I didn't do, but I shouldn't need to, but whatever. Let me mute the mic and switch over to that. Right. 1 second.
1 second.
There's a couple for you.
Yeehaw.
Yee freaking ha.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Marty 5 has joined us. Hi there.
Hey, what's going on, Marty? Good to see you, man.
He said hello.
Hello.
No,
Hello,
just
mister.
Auto Audio. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
He is clapping for you.
Clapping. Thank you. Thanks for the clap.
Flux says, what is he here? You got it. It's bad tonight. Flux says it sounds huge.
Thank you.
Steve-O, that Mezzabarba sounds so good. My style sounds so good at band practice. I've got to smile the entire jam.
Hell yeah, dude. Isn't it nice when you're playing like the amp that just totally works for you, and
the
you
whole
just
time you're smiling at me and
it ain't you, it's my amp. Who you think you is? No, it's nice when you have the right thing, you know, and I'm telling you, like, gear matters, and finding the right gear for you matters, because if you're up there feeling like you sound amazing and the amp feels amazing and all the stuff that you're playing is being presented properly by that amplifier, you're going to be more confident and you're going to play better, you know?
Marty 5 says that was noise.
It was nice.
Noise.
Oh, nice.
Paul Smith says Mezza does sound huge, really good mid-range.
Yeah, there's good mids and it's chunky. It's got a nice thick top end. I really like the Mezzabarba. I don't play it enough, and it's a beautiful amplifier.
Kyle Hart is extremely late.
Hey,
Sheesh.
you late. What the hell?
You missed all the good stuff.
You missed all the good stuff. Now we're just going to twiddle our thumbs. Good to see you, man.
Auto Audio needs Soldano Slow 100 versus the Mesa.
Actually, the Mezza is better. I'm trying to remember. I did shoot out...
Apparently Kyle Bull just did one.
Yeah, maybe he did. I don't remember. But I did shoot out the Mezza with one of the Soldanos. I can't remember. I think it was a 30 watt. Man, I think I did. See, the Mezza was based on the Soldano, but if you ask me, it's a better Soldano because of the... There's a few things. Number one,
We got tonight.
I think it's built better. If you look at the gut shots on these Mezzabarbas, I mean, they are glorious. They look just as good on the inside as they do the outside. I mean, his wiring is perfect. And those Italians, man, those guys are passionate about what they do. You got to hand it to them. So you got that. And it has MIDI, and the whole amp's programmable, and I think that's a great feature. And it has the negative feedback loop, which allows you to really fine-tune the top end of that amplifier and get it the way you want it. If you want a little more bite or a little less bite, or anywhere in between, you can have whatever you want with that. And I just think it's a better amp for, I think, either less or the same money. So, and it's got 3 channels, and they're all usable, you know.
Tommy Jane says that song you guys had where the chorus was "Come Back Again, I Want You to Stay." It was so cool, and I don't know the name to it.
Oh,
It was the, yeah.
yeah, you know,
Eternal Deception.
yeah, Eternal Deception.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we could have done that tonight, but
Yeah, we could have.
I'm not practiced up on that. That is one of the hardest solos. It really is. That's a hard solo, man. Yeah.
How does the chorus go? Let's see. Can't produce the first. If you give me the first.
Come taste and see.
What's that?
Be a hero in your own
Yeah.
comic book. I don't know.
I know.
I don't remember the
We'll
words.
have to work that one up
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Yep.
It gets sucked in the black hole.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you though. That's a
Yeah.
good song. We'll work that back in. You know, we need to do that on the regular because that'll keep me sharp on it.
Mm-hmm.
So every time we practice from now on, we have to do Eternal Deception.
Good.
Otherwise, I'm going to lose the solo forever.
I read that when you were talking that I want you to stay, and I got the "We Got Tonight" thing.
Oh,
Why don't you stay? I'm like, I don't think that's our song.
I don't think so either. I was wondering where that came from. I'm like, okay.
It was my inside conversation.
She has singer Tourette's. She just blurts out songs. At least it's not horrible swear words and stuff.
Right. JB says tone matters.
Tone does matter, man. I mean, if you know, I look at it this way. If you go to a party with a bad haircut and horrible clothes, how much fun are you going to have? How many
No
people are you
fun.
going to interact with? You're going to be hiding away the whole time. Your confidence is gone. You're not going to walk up to that person that you've been wanting to meet forever because you don't feel confident. You feel like they're all going to laugh at me, and it just sucks. But if you look good, like if you look in the mirror and you're like, damn,
Need a bite of that.
I look fine. I bite myself. Like if you look good, I mean, you're going to go to the party, you're going to have a good time. You're going to meet people, you're going to interact. You might even be life of the party. So it's the same thing with tone. If you have crappy tone and you're on stage and you sound like ass, you're not going to play well. You're not going to interact with the crowd. But if you sound amazing,
Klaus.
sky's the limit.
He says, I gotta leave soon. Playing a show tonight. The Mazzero Overdrive will be blasting the crowd tonight. Have a great show. Sorry to miss Kari sing.
Oh,
I'm sorry you missed it too.
Oh, he's got the M0. Yeah, congrats, dude. Good seeing you, man. You can always rewind and hear all the stuff later. But have a good show, dude. I'm glad to see you here. That's awesome, man. Yeah, the M0 is great. Yep.
Shred Flintstone says, it matters so much I changed my last name in fearful respects. In the beginning there was Tone. Tone, T-O-A-N instead of T-O-N-E.
Ah.
JB, Eddie Van Halen spoke directly to the tone gods.
Oh, yes, he did.
Kool-Aid
one of them
Man,
now.
the Battle of Italy, Mezza versus Red 7.
Ooh, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, let's do
Don't play
it.
because I popped my ear
Oh, okay.
thing out. My ears are itchy with these. Flux told Klaus to break a leg.
Yeah, break a leg, man.
Tommy James says Eternal Deception was a hit. I
Thank you.
agree.
It's a good song.
You
yeah.
and me thought it was.
Yeah, it was. It's a good one, man. We got to bring that back because I need to stay sharp on that solo. That's one of those. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but you probably have a solo or a song that is like the bane of your existence, and every time, but you love it, but every time you get in front of an audience, you're like, oh God, don't screw up. I love playing it, and I love hearing it, but it's one of those solos where if you get derailed in it, it could go really ugly, and it's just because there's a lot of melodic lines in there, and if you hit a wrong note, it's like farting on a date, Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, it's one of those things. Well, Chuck, everything was great until I dropped ass in my pants. It's not good. The green cloud followed us around for the rest of the
Tonight is
evening.
weird for me.
Yeah, you definitely want to play all the notes properly, or else you're farting in front of your audience.
Nathan Cloud really enjoyed hearing you two play together. First time I heard Kari sing live, as I really enjoyed her voice with Jarrod's killer tone of walls.
Thank you.
Tones of war.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Nathan.
I love hearing her sing. You guys are in for a treat when we do Rainbow in the Dark.
When there's lightning.
Yeah, yeah. See how good that is? The Lollipop Guild sings.
When there's lightning.
It always brings me down.
'Cause it's free.
It's me
And we'll see.
who's lost and never found. I cry out for mercy. Yeah, you guys are in for a treat, man. She killed it. She did a good job.
I'm excited. Finally.
Sorry about the mics tonight. We got to adjust these.
These?
Yeah.
Sounds a little weird.
Yeah. Well, they sound fine. It's just we're spiking them every once in a while. I got to make some
Alright.
adjustments.
Is
Yeah.
it too close to my face?
It might be. Yeah.
Anyways, JB says, don't fart, Jarrod.
Exactly. That's what you say to your son, on his first date.
Don't fart.
So, any advice for me, Dad? Yes. Do not fart.
I know we're pretty loose around the house and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's not normal.
You got to reel that in.
Reel it
As soon
in.
as she gets in the car with you.
I have a 14-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son. And my daughter, actually, I'm a messy eater. Like, when I'm in public, I try a little harder, but she doesn't have any cares. No cares with
She
that one in
wears half
eating.
of her food, doesn't she?
I'm like, you can't feel that right there?
That hunk of steak hanging off your face, you
Like,
can't.
I'm
Feel that?
hoping that she'll be dating soon. And I'm like, dude, you got to reel this in when you
imagine
start
that?
dating.
Sitting across from some pretty little girl, and you're like,
Had pizza or
yeah.
salad dressing.
All right. You taking that home later? They do have little things you can.
You know, and she never sits still, and her feet are always like, she doesn't just sit like this. She has one leg up, and you know, her heel caught on the chair, and I'm just like, Lord have mercy.
You know, that mustard right there really brings out your eyes. It's amazing.
Good Lord.
She'll learn, maybe the
Yeah.
hard way. He never called back. Yeah, I wonder why. Did you look in the mirror?
ZDay99 says, just got a Herbert Mark III thanks to all of your shootouts. It
Nice.
kills and can get way more aggressive than people realize with the mid-cut. Thanks for your
Yep.
quality content.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm so glad to hear that
thanks for
feedback.
saying so.
I love my Herbie, man. That thing, and you're right, with the mid cut, it gets nasty. You got to cut it down, and then what I like is they put the level associated with it, because you know when you cut your mids, sometimes you lose volume, so that level, it attenuates for that. I mean, dude, Peter Dietzel really went out of his way to make that amp amazing. So congrats, dude. Seriously.
Let's see. Vox Pathfinder enjoys farting on dates. Yeah.
And
How's that working out for you?
yeah, how's that single life working out for you?
Flux, playing and singing something by a band with both a legendary guitarist and legendary singer is my bane.
My bane.
My bane.
My bane in my existence. It's
JB
hard.
says, if the date goes well, they will hear your farts eventually. Might as well do it soon.
Get it over with, right?
You guys.
I really like you. Okay, hang on a second.
I'm working on something.
I got a little secret. Got a little secret I want to share with you.
Just say Gesundheit when any form of gas leaves your body or
Gesundheit.
anyone else's. Gesundheit.
It's
Oh,
funny.
Lord.
Trying to find a song I could
They're
play.
still talking about farting. Vox Pathfinder. Women fart constantly in yoga class.
In yoga class.
Are you in there taking yoga with them?
That's what you get.
Right?
They're probably trying to get rid of you. Like, this creep's in here with us. Stepping on our party line here. I know how to get rid of them. Where's old... Who ate the beans for breakfast this morning?
The breakfast burrito.
Yeah, the breakfast burrito.
It is not breakfast burrito day, Karen.
It is when there's a dude in here. We'll get rid of him somehow.
It's the dairy.
It's the dairy.
My dairy smoothie.
Well, with that, let me play another mix.
Yeah.
All right, one
Good
second.
luck.
Yeah. Really have to fart. I just want to mute the mics. Okay. Does that thing even work?
Oh, the
The
batteries,
are
dead.
dead. Yeah.
Are we going to get one out of it?
I don't think so.
Nuts. Where do you even put batteries?
Right here.
Here.
Yep.
Needs a screwdriver. Well, it's my fart gun.
It's her fart gun.
Hasn't been on the show in a while. Today would have been the perfect day for
I
it.
know.
Nuts.
Oh,
I saw
well.
it sitting over there and was like, ha.
Aha, I see something. Fart gun. Oh, no. They're not doing the fart gun.
Good Lord, still talking about farts.
That's how dudes
Gee,
are.
Iron, welcome to Farts and Gear. Flux, everyone here has both forms of gas.
Exactly. Gear acquisition syndrome and the other kind.
JB, they call that crop dusting, I believe.
Exactly.
Flux, I'm making chili tomorrow. Uh-oh.
I actually made chili yesterday, and we had some for dinner.
Yeah,
So tonight's going to be fun.
it was yummy.
It was good.
JB says we need a demo of the fart pedal.
The fart, yeah, there is actually a fart pedal. Ola did a demo of it. It was hilarious.
JCS, I never thought I'd be banging my head from side to side.
That's how that song is, man. It's just one of those songs. It's got that groove, man. Can't help it.
JB says, you mean you don't light the candles with your farts during the day? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. You bring up farts around dudes, man. It's just going to happen.
Dean Harkness says, my first daughter and boyfriend had a falling out and got back together. He was really nervous because of that. There's the obvious stuff about don't hurt her, but he makes her happy, and that gets him another dad.
Ah.
Yeah, you got to be careful not to get too attached to those first few boyfriends, right?
Yep, your dad got attached to one of yours, and when you guys broke up, and he felt like he lost a friend too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was mad.
I remember somebody else that had a
Yeah.
similar situation.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep, don't get too attached to your daughter's boyfriends right away.
Yep.
Just wait, make them work for it.
Yep. Don't bro up with them too soon, man,
That's
or
right.
else
you
it's
get
gonna
your
be,
heart broken too.
Yeah, sucks, man. And then when she gets somebody else, you're like, I like the other guy better. This guy's kind of a dork, you know?
And then you'll hate them.
And you'll hate him, exactly. And kind of be like, what does your dad have against me? Yeah, you like light beer.
Shred Flintstone said you smashed it, Jared.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
He also said, I never fart in the car because I don't want to ignite the overhead chandeliers.
The overhead chandeliers.
What's that?
I don't know.
What's the overhead chandelier?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's got chandeliers in his car. I don't know.
Car?
Must be nice.
Kyle Hart, when is the Master of Puppets Riff show debut? He's asked that twice, and everybody's just keep talking about
I'm
that.
sorry. I think we should do it next weekend, right? Yeah, let's do it next Sunday. Yeah, I think that gives everybody enough time. Just do whatever, like the intro, the whole, well, I almost, I don't want to turn up. All the way,
Yeah.
right up to past that, and then that's fine, or you could do the whole song if you want. I don't care, but I'm just saying at least do up to the part where the vocals start,
Yeah.
or whatever, or a little before that, whatever you're comfortable with, because it's just a fun little
Pimp
thing.
riding. Pimp riding, brother.
Ah, pimp ride, slant and glide, man, slant and glide.
Steve-O
yeah.
says the moms always loved me, not the dads. Z Day 99. I'm pairing the Herbert with a Les Paul that I have, the Keith Merrow signature.
Ooh, nice.
Is it a fish?
The Fishman Fluence,
There you go.
or the Fishman Keith Merrow, I heard those are great
He
pickups, by
says,
the way.
I 100% agree that the moderns have a cocked wathing, but the Merrows don't at all. Highly recommend.
Nice. Cool.
He's trying to bring us back from all the fart talk.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's no farting anymore. That's funny. No, that's cool. I heard good things about those pickups, and I have yet to try them, but I will definitely take your word for it. I've heard you're not the only one that's saying that. So, yeah, I want to play. There's one more I want to do, but
I hope you got like 4 more you want to do.
All right. So the rest of these, or the rest of, I don't know, whatever I'm going to play, I have not rehearsed this week. So if I screw them up, I screw them up. It is what it is. All right. 1 second here. Okay, so there's that one. I'm still thinking about the other one.
Marty says, "Come on, Kari, you know the lyrics on this one."
Ah, Marty knows. Yeah, that's actually from. It's a excerpt from My Immortal.
Yeah.
So I rewrote the whole solo and I just extended it and made my own thing out of it. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's the solo section for My Immortal, with more stuff on top. That's basically what it is.
Shred Flintstone, dude. Wow, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a fun one, man. That really is a fun one to play. It's a challenge. It's just got. I love the energy in that song. Yeah. There's just a lot of great, like, it's like happy aggressiveness, you know. That's what I call it, you know.
Happy aggressiveness.
Happy. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else I have here.
Filthy Pappy says, ever tried Arcane Pups? A-R-C-A-N-E? Are they pickups? P-ups?
Yeah, pups. That's what everybody calls pups. Pickups. No, I haven't. I'm not a huge explorer in pickups. Like, I'm one of those loyalist kind of people. Like, I find a set of pickups I like, and I don't want to try anything else. It's just one of those things,
It's like
you know.
your favorite food at a restaurant.
Yeah, every time you go to that restaurant, you're like,
I'm going for that.
I'll have the usual. Yep. And I love these. These are the Sonic Ecstasy pickups. And I do love the Lundgren and the Sustainiac in that guitar as well. But I haven't, you know, with these guitars, because there's a preamp system in it, I don't want to change the pickups out. Plus, I'm real happy with them. But maybe I should get a project guitar and just change pickups out in it or whatever.
Marty5 says, the chord progression is awesome.
Thank you. It's really fun to play over, so it really lends itself to be able to do a lot of cool stuff. That when we did that cover on it, and I started working on the solo, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. I mean, the chord progression is just so much fun. And then the breakdown, I just put that extension in there. Normally there's vocals there, but for the instrumental version, there's just, I was like in the studio, I'm like, you know what, give me that whole breakdown too, because I feel like I could do some moody stuff over that. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. I can send it to you if you want, Marty. Hit me up with an email, I'll send it over to you and you can mess around with it. That's a fun one for sure.
Filthy Pappy says, how do you compare Wolfgang pickups? There is none better. In all capitals.
None better. I haven't tried the Wolfgangs. In fact, I should probably do that. I've heard they're really good. You know, that's the thing that Eddie always said. He's like, you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say you take your guitar and you plug it into one of my amps, and that's, he said, you got to use my guitar. Only then will you understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. So one of these days, I might do that, and then I'll be like, yes, Eddie. I get it now, you know, because pickups are, they have a lot of say over your sound and your feel, so,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scotty Reno, beware project guitar is a gateway to an expensive habit. Yeah.
Yeah, so is, yeah, I totally can relate. I can relate. Yep.
Filthy Pappy says, dude, they're so good.
I have to try them. I definitely have to try those.
You got something else coming for you.
What's
What you
that?
thinking about?
I'm thinking about doing, where is it? The one I haven't played in a while.
City Lights?
I don't have the right guitar for that. Where is it?
I don't know. Either
Time Flies. But the problem is I don't think the volume's going to be loud enough on the mix. Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's find out. It's probably not going to be loud enough. You know what I can do, though? I can just turn it down a bit.
Steve-O says, for me, the Wolfgang neck was fantastic, but had to change the bridge.
Ah. Interesting. Yeah, everybody likes different stuff, you know. Let me see if I can pull off Time Flies. I haven't played this in a while either, but, you know, since I'm taking chances tonight, let's see what we got. well, my wireless cut out on me in the middle of it. And I was trying to
times.
find my way through that middle section.
I'm glad you even tried it. I'm like, hey, do you
Yeah.
notice he's doing it?
Yeah, I figured,
He's
well,
doing it.
I finally wrote it, and then now I finally,
Right.
get to do it, and then I get pantsed.
Everything craps out.
I get
on you.
pantsed by my wireless, and then the whole time I come back in, I'm like, where am I? So that was a little awkward. Oh well.
Kyle Hart says, I spent a little over $600 on the guitar I made in the Master of Puppets video.
Oh, cool, man. I can't wait to see that. Oh, I did see that. Kyle did send his
Yeah.
already. Yes, I did. Dude, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Dean Harkness talking about EVH and Wolf. He calls his project Mammoth, which was Van Halen before they dropped it for the name VH.
Oh, that's right. Dude, Wolfie's band, have you heard their stuff?
I don't think so.
It is so good. It's so freaking good. And you know what I'm really happy about too, and I mean this with the greatest amount of respect, is that he didn't try to copy Van Halen. Like, he is his own guy.
Yeah.
He's his own dude. He's writing his own stuff, and you can tell that he came from a talented family because of how talented he is, but you can't really hear a lot of, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but he doesn't do all of his dad's tapping and crazy stuff. He just does his own thing, and he's amazing at it. He's a great singer. He played every instrument on that album,
Yeah.
too. So, big props, man. Big props.
Flux says, I love how clear every note is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this amp is great. You can hear all my mistakes very well.
JCS says, you're giving Satriani ideas.
Oh, you know what? That song kind of does remind me. It does have a Satriani vibe to it. A little bit like Summer Song. That was kind of like my muse for this. I wanted that same kind of feel. So, yeah, I've always got Summer Song rolling around in my head.
Sounds
That's one
like
of my...
you attained it.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you. Yeah, it's a fun little song. I just wish my wireless wouldn't have crapped out on me.
JCS says, I thought you were kicking a flaky pedal. Way to pull it off without stopping.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my wireless, man, I have to figure out what's going on with this thing, or else I got to get a new one because...
Do you need to just put it in a different spot? Like, is it...
No, it literally just turns off all by itself out of nowhere. And I'm like, why are you doing this? And then there's nights it doesn't do it to me. I'm just going to check the wiring and make sure that it's wired up properly.
Right.
I've checked it before, but maybe something came loose down there because I moved this board around. And maybe because it's hooked up to like one of those pedal power blocks down there. And maybe when I move the thing around the carpet, pulls the cable out a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to check it because...
It's persnickety.
Oh, yeah. I'm literally getting pantsed by my wireless, and I
By
hate it.
his persnickety wireless.
Yeah. Pantsed. I'm going to pants you.
Steve-O says, Jarrod, you're a fantastic player, but
Oh.
I love watching you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Flux wants you to get a Line 6 G1 tennis.
Oh, yeah. I had one of those. I like them both, but I switched to these. I can't even remember why, but I like these because they got a tuna. There's a tuna here. It's not a tuna, but it's a tuna. See the tuna. It's very nice.
You're
It's very
out of
nice,
tune.
this tuna here.
Kyle Hart says, can you change the frequency?
Um,
It's the power. It
It's
just
the power.
completely turns off.
Yep. It literally just turns off out of nowhere. And it's started doing it about a month ago. And I'm like, you do this one more time.
Joshua Stevens, hey Jarrod, do you think what audio interface affects the sound quality of your guitar?
The audio interface?
Do you think audio interface affects the sound quality of your guitar?
I mean, if you have this is why they recorded with all analog boards back in the day. They would, because some of them were tube powered and it warmed everything up. And now when you plug directly into like an interface and you bypass all that, I mean, your signal does change, but honestly, at the end of the day, I think that as long as you have a good sounding amp and good equipment and whatever, and you record it, I think it sounds good. And then when you consider the whole mix, you got all the drums and the bass, keys, vocals, all that stuff. I mean, I don't think it affects it greatly. I think there's just maybe a hint of whatever that might be there or not there. But as long as you got a good interface, you should be fine.
JB says, I forgot to say I'm going to see Alice in Chains
Ah.
in October.
Ooh, good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Flux says, I've played a bunch of shows with my Line 6 G10s. Never a problem. Works perfectly.
Ah, that's awesome, man.
You haven't had problems with this except for the last, like, 3 or 4 weeks. So
Yeah, it's been acting
it's
up.
time, because, geez.
Yeah. Oh, I've had it. I mean, there's nothing worse than, yeah, I'm going to play a song for you guys, and then that thing dies, and I'm like, yeah, it sucks.
Do you have another song you want to play?
I'm afraid to now. I'm afraid.
While he's playing a song or trying to pick it out, we're coming to the end of the show. So if you have any questions or comments you want to get in, go ahead and send them at this time.
I'm
I'm going to finish up my last little swig here.
I'm bescareded. I don't know. What should I do?
What can you do with your red guitar?
With my red guitar.
What's Bob?
Bob?
Yeah.
That's
you have a-
S-O-B.
Oh.
That's the song I need to start playing more, because I don't even think you've heard that in years. That's an old one.
The Quest? The Quickening?
No. Ooh, standard. No. Eerie intro. Ooh, I haven't played this in a while. Since I'm taking chances tonight. Let's try this one, just for giggles. Well, note to self, dial in your noise gate better. Kept cutting me off.
Oh.
Yeah. All the notes I was trying to hold out is cutting me off, so I'm trying to figure out, like, I can't reach down and dial it back.
And I can't read your mind.
No, you can't. So
Joshua
anyways.
Stevens wanted you to use the Schecter to finish the show.
Oh, the Schecter. Okay. Let me.
Okay.
Okay. What do I don't even know what I could do, but don't know what I could do.
Steve-O wanted to know what my favorite red wine was.
Well, there goes my
There
wireless.
it goes. What do you think I said?
Used to be 14 hands. That was a long time
That
ago.
was so many years
I would
ago.
say Josh, or oh wait, that's what is it? That silver.
Oh, I forgot about that
Yeah.
one. We can't find it here in Michigan, though.
Yeah. Gosh.
I know, I said three-fingered jack.
Three-fingered jack was definitely like a,
Cabernet.
yeah, that's a go-to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I didn't know you liked it as much as I do though.
I like it since COVID.
Yeah.
And my taste buds changed. I know I used to really like the Josh Cabernet, but it tastes different now.
Yeah. Yeah, I love three-fingered jack. That's I think that's our favorite. Like,
I love Josh Pinot Noir.
yeah,
and
Josh
I
makes
love
good
the
stuff.
Louis Martini Cabernet as well.
Yeah, what's that? The Lodi Reserve.
Lodi Reserve,
Yeah,
LOD.
that-
Yeah,
oh,
that used to be
so
my
good.
favorite, but it just isn't the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a while, so I wouldn't know. But three-fingered jack is my favorite though. It's my go-to. Like that is like a really good wine. It's very rich and bold, and there's nothing about it. There's no weird flavors that stick out too much in it. It's just very well balanced.
Yeah.
It's a shorter bottle. It's a short, fat bottle, and yeah, it's good stuff.
CM079 says something in this DNA is saying Pink Floyd to me, and I have no idea why.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I apologize for screwing it up so bad. It's just that literally, they say don't blame your gear, but literally my pedal kept cutting off my notes, and I'm like, stop cutting them off.
Dean Harkness says, yeah, man, Wolf is legit. His tribute to his dad made me feel like a little girl, but the stuff after is really
Oh,
good.
that was.
The boy isn't living in his shadow. He is definitely a Van Halen.
Yeah. Yeah. That song, I forget the name of it, but that first song he released about his dad, oh my God. What a tribute. And it's not only a tribute the way he did the video and the lyrics and everything, but I think he paid the greatest tribute to his dad by doing such a great job on this album. That's something that I know his dad's just looking down on him and going, oh yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. That was some killer stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Steve-O. He says he's partial to Australian wines.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you like them from Argentina.
So I think Shiraz, isn't
Yeah.
Shiraz an Italian type of wine?
I think. You know
Yeah.
more about them than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you like all that Spanish kind of stuff, don't you? Like the Spanish
Yeah,
wines?
South
and-
American,
Yeah.
Spanish. Yep, for sure.
Yep.
See, Daryl McMillan says, I'll take 3 fingers of Gentleman Jack.
Three-fingered jack is good. Trust me. It's like a really good. If it was an amp, it would be the EVH. It's like, how do you not like it, right? I mean, it's just freaking amazing. It's a great wine. I'm just gonna do a song I've already done tonight
Yeah,
because
do it. Play us out.
I'm out of ideas. So,
All right, the last song of the night.
all right, hang on here. There you go. Yep, I was going to do some other stuff on here, but I
Kyle
am.
Hart asks, is there a video for the Red 7 Kemper profiles?
Not yet. I got to get to that. Thanks for asking. I do have to get to that because, you know, I've been trying to do all these videos and stuff, and I still got to catch up to Skeeter roasting everyone's
Yeah.
rigs. But I keep getting phone calls for work, and then I go out and work and come home and I'm freaking beat. So I got a couple jobs this
Frickin'
week.
lazy bum.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple jobs this week, and then hopefully this week I'll be able to do some more videos for you guys. And that's probably, like, some people probably watch the channel and they're like, why are you so inconsistent? It's because I
It's
own
his
a
life.
yeah, I own a pressure washing business, and when the phone rings and there's money calling, I go do that job, and I work very hard. And there's days I come home and I'm freaking dead. I'm just tired and I can't do anything. So, but as soon as my season kind of calms down, to be able to do more stuff for you guys. But thanks for asking, and I'll try to get that out this week. I will. Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, it's 9 o'clock. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Yes.
We always have a blast and appreciate all of you spending time with us. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Dean Harkness, for the huge super birthday chat.
Yeah.
Super birthday chat.
That was very kind of you. And who else gave us a super chat?
It was... I
Don't want
know
to leave anybody out.
who he is. It was, I think it's the same one that always comments on my shoes.
Oh,
Fulmer,
yeah, Scott
Fulmer.
Fulmer. Yes, thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. Yes. Well, again, thanks so much for being here, guys. We really appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed at least most of what we did tonight. I know I kind of screwed the pooch on a couple riffs there, but whatever. Well, like I always say, every day's a gift.
And thank you for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great Monday. We'll see you next Sunday.
You got it. And I'll try to get some videos out for you guys soon. God